Folks, Bruce here from the Coasters Club, and I'm in Karamea, and I'm with Gary Howard because he's been ringing me up wanting me to come and have a look at these fantastic places in Karamea. Gary, where are we now?
We got to the last resort, you know, and it's not talking about you at all. Bruce.
No.
This is last resort Karamea, the home of palm trees. This place here.
I actually see that.
Yeah, awesome. But let's go inside and see if we can find Ed and Tania. They look after everybody that comes to last resort, and it's a bit of fabulous architecture. There's a whole history, grass growing on the roof, how it's got big Remu beams, and some fabulous story about how this was created by Tony Ibbotson and a whole bunch of people going back to round about the 2000 when it was built. Really wonderful place, great place to come and stay. It's a good place to stay.
Well,
come inside.
Well, listen, it was raining when we left, and now it's fine. What's going on?
Karamea has got a really good microclimate and very, very mild, lovely area to live in, and so many people internationally come and actually, they get to Karamea and they forget to go home.
Let's go and gate crash this place, eh?
That's the one. Tania's here. Somebody nice is here. Tania's here. Hi, Tania. There you go. I was worried. I looked around the corner thinking,
So, Gary, this is the last resort.
this is where the wonderful Tania, you know, we went and saw her dad before, Tony, and had a look at all those wonderful military vehicles and the Massey Ferguson tractors.
Yeah.
Well, lovely Tania, her and Ed run Last Resort, and they own it, and it's a fabulous place. So we're just going to sit down and have a quiet wine or a beer.
I think we're better, and we should book in for breakfast while we're here.
We should book into breakfast. I wonder where that moosey man Ed is, you know?
Oh, the moosey
Where
man.
are you, Ed?
Yeah, no, Ed would have known you were coming. He'd be out of the way.
Oh, he'll be ducking away, looking for cover. You know,
He'll be hiding.
he'll be hiding. He gives me a bit of stick, that Ed.
Oh, come on.
But wonderful family. I just don't know what happened about Ed.
So, who knows about the history of this place? Who's the best one to talk to?
Tony Ibbotson. If we can run into Tony, he'll give us the real history.
What about Big Ed?
Oh, Big Ed. No. Ed can get Tania talks common sense. She'll have the story. Look, lovely hairstyle, Tania. Good to see you.
Ed's the man for that.
Ed's the man. Ed's had more time on this side of the bar than the other side.
So-
That's a true story, isn't it, Tania?
Absolutely.
So I guess what we're going to do is just sort of track him down.
Yeah, we'll track him down. He's out and about. He's most probably doing that moosey. I'll tell you the story about my...
Shall we?
We could give him a call and say that we want
See
a
if we
beer.
can find it.
I love that hairstyle on you. Looking good. Yeah, no. So we'll get Ed, we'll get Tania to pour us a wine, and
Yeah.
we'll come back to you shortly.
Righto.
Okay.
Sounds good. So, Gary, look at the beams in here.
Those
Look at this.
all hand-cut Remu beams that were done, and look, the place is just a marvellous piece of work. With a whole lot of vision about how it was put together, and Tony Ibbotson built the Last Resort. He was qualified as a butcher, but man, his vision was pretty amazing, and an incredible guy. Got a lot to tell. He's a great helicopter pilot, done lots of things. So all credit to Tony and what they did here. But yeah, Ed and Tania are carrying on in the development. Great place to come and stay.
Who's that? Look, who's
There
that?
he goes, there he goes. We finally found him a rare moose.
Is he? One of those.
One of those ones. Yeah. So,
I knew that would get you going.
yeah, got me going. So we,
G'day. Now, Ed, Bruce from the Coasters Club. How are you?
Good, mate.
Now, I've been led astray here for the last several hours by Gary, showing me all the fantastic things in Karamea.
Yeah?
And
been to the father-in-law's place.
Yeah? Had a look at his shed.
Oh, I had a look at
oh,
the shed.
stunning. Absolutely stunning. Now, tell me about this place. Tell me about the Last Resort.
What would you like to know?
Who built it?
Tony Ibbotson.
How long ago?
Started building in December 1990.
Is it true that they used to mow the lawn on the roof?
I don't think it was quite correct.
I needed some extra.
I did know. I
Grown
did.
grass for insulation. They had it all over the roof there. And yeah,
Lots
it
of
was
big stories about this place.
yeah.
There was a sheep up there once, and I think a couple of the boys might have put a goat up there one time.
Not a moose.
Not a moose. No,
Not a
not.
moose.
Now you've got
Gary will tell you all about mooses.
you've got accommodation here, haven't you? And how did last season treat you?
It was a good summer.
How many beds you got here? You can cater up to about
108 beds.
108 beds.
Goodness me.
So that'll take a convention or two.
So that'd be a great location for a small conference.
Absolute great retreat. You know, you can get away here, and the good news is you can turn off the cell phones, you can get it right away from it, and fabulous hospitality.
Yeah, the feedback's fantastic. Now you've got Wi-Fi here,
Yes.
so that because people won't go anywhere without Wi-Fi these days.
Now they put the Vodafone tower in. We've got very good cell phone coverage.
Actually, I noticed that. I thought.
Took a
So-
bit of work to get that Vodafone
Tell
tower
you
in.
what,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. A lot of people like coming here not to get away from their phones, don't they?
Yeah, but now, Gary, you're going to claim credit for putting the Vodafone unit in.
Yes, I am. Yeah, absolutely. We
And-
had to push them with a big stick, but they did it. They came to the party, and it was just getting them to share the tower with other providers that's
Yeah.
been the issue.
Been a problem, isn't it?
Well, it's getting there.
Isn't it?
Well, it's getting there.
I love that road we come over, that Karamea Bluff Road.
Oh,
Is that the one you own?
Slumping road.
Is that the one that you own?
Oh, the one that we don't want to own.
Hey, now, lots of attractions up here.
Yep. Limestone Arches is probably the biggest.
We're heading there first thing in the morning.
Okay. It's the largest limestone arch in the southern hemisphere.
Okay.
And that was found by the old bush crews. And if you go up there and you'll see the old notice boards up there, they have a bit of history of all the timber milling or the timber logging up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Karamea is a special place. It's got a climate of its
Karamea
own.
family, famous not only for the sawmill that they had in their family, and it goes back a fair way. Ed's son's a really good wood chopper. His daughter's a good wood chopper. Ed's done a bit of chopping in his time, mainly at the golf club.
Still trying.
Still trying. But there's a lot of history here, and what a wonderful family. Ed's family's been in this area for a long time now.
Thanks, Gary.
Yeah, great family, great history, and really makes it quite special to come in with somebody that's local, to be owner, operator, and look after visitors. And we're going to have a wine or two,
That's good, mate. I'm sure you can have a nice wine here at Ed's Park.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't
One of the
mind.
main attractions got us into the last resort too, and we didn't realise how special it was. Dad milled most of the timber in here. All the beams around here were done on site, but Dad's little mill milled all the tongue and groove ceilings and all the laminated floors.
Was this done with a chainsaw mill?
No,
big mill?
Yeah, and the big mill.
Those beams are impressive.
Yeah.
All reamy too, by the look of it.
In 1995, Country Calendar came and filmed Dad's little mill. It was pretty much a family operated business then.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was quite cool. So if you ever get to watch Country Calendar 1995.
I'll be able to find that no trouble.
So the longest beam's just over 40 feet.
Yeah, if you go over to the old cafe,
Yeah.
that's got the whole tree down there, and that's about 70 foot. 30,
Yeah,
about 35
23, 25 metres. Yeah, we better get metricated.
Is that all of one length?
One length. So we'll have a look in there just
Oh,
to
good.
show you that. It's pretty outstanding.
Now, Dan, you don't mind me wandering around doing a bit of filming?
No problem at all.
I'd love to share it. We've got 22,000 members now of the Coasters Club,
Yep.
and we get a lot of, Karamea's. It's kind of it's the last undiscovered place, isn't it?
Well, the mountain bikers are all discovering Karamea, and it's really a revolution, and people coming through the Heathy track on the mountain bikes. Wonderful season, although it cuts off over the summer months, but the Old Ghost Road, that's also a big thing for mountain biking, so people come up to Karamea as well. Really
So
good.
the story goes that there might be a bit of money floating around at some stage to further invest up here.
Look, we've got high hopes at the Oparara area that there's going to be a reasonable investment to make sure that we keep it intact, that it's a great area for visitors to come and experience without damaging the environment. So we're looking forward to hearing some good news pre-Christmas about what development the government will assist with, because the locals are pretty passionate. They want to make sure that things are kept really well, good order. There's just a few issues about the road, and let's see if we can do something about that as well.
It'll make a difference, Dan.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think the way tourism is nowadays, Karamea is a bit of a destination now. It's at the end of the road. People like coming to somewhere unique and pretty special. Yeah.
Milford Sound's at the end of the road, and it gets 780,000 people a year, and it's a matter of telling people.
Yeah.
So we've got to do our best to.
And I think Karamea's getting out there. And,
It is.
Tourism is probably the way to go for Karamea now.
Well, folks, Dan, you won't get anyone more local than Dan, and of course, he's clearly a mate of. They must have gone moose hunting once.
Look,
What's the moose story?
The moose story is about a par 3 at the Karamea Golf Club. We were playing one particular tournament. They have a lovely winter tournament here.
Yeah.
And
We just have to team up.
Yeah, we teamed up, and I seem to have a trouble on a par 3 where obviously you're only meant to have 3 shots, but if you get 9, you can join the Moose Club. And I want to get value for my money when I play golf, so the more shots I have, the better.
So you're in the Moose Club?
Yeah, I'm in the Moose Club.
Dan, he's not that bad, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was pretty bad on that hole. Oh, that was quite funny because we all, once he hit, I think it was more than 9. Come on, Gary, got to be honest here. He hit the 10. That's why we call it the Moose.
That's it. There we go, folks.
Par 3.
All right. Well, look, we'll have a bit of a wander around.
Yeah.
Well, folks, Bruce here from the Coasters Club, and I'm in a conference facility at the Last Resort in Karamea. I can't believe what I'm going to show you. This is Tania. Tania, hey, thanks for taking the time to show me around.
No problem.
And we've got Gary. I've spent a whole day with Gary. I'm exhausted.
Look, Bruce, this has got a real story. This is just on 25 metres, 75 foot this log. It took Tex Franklin 3 weeks just to debark it and prepare it, and it took 2 20-ton diggers to lift it up and put it on site.
How on earth did they get it here?
Well, when they were transporting it here, they whipped out one particular post down the road,
Yeah.
but to get round the corner. Yeah, it was a real feat of vision, and Tony Ibbotson at the time was the man behind it, the driver behind it. But there were so many people in the community that really got involved. It's got a huge story, and this whole place reflects the wood and the history. Sawmilling, if you look over the wharf, you see the big blades that were from the local sawmill. And Tania's father-in-law had a wonderful sawmill out here. Few different logs sawn up, but this log here, yeah, always impressed me. Always sort of thought I'd love one in my lounge.
So, Tania, tell me about, let's say you wanted to have a small conference here. This would be perfect.
It is, yes. We don't get many conferences. We get a few weddings a year. Locals will have their 21st birthday parties.
Yep.
They have the odd wine and cheese evening. We have funerals in here. So that's about all it really gets used for.
Well,
Don't forget those council meetings. They come
Yes,
out here.
and the Western Milk products.
well, look, this video will probably be seen by well over 100,000 people. And a lot of them are coasters that live away from here. Now, Karamea, as a getaway and a conference facility, hang on, have you got Wi-Fi?
We do. Free Wi-Fi, yes.
Cell phone reception?
Yes.
Oh, Karamea is really coming into it. Now, what about beds, though? Is there a lot of beds in Karamea? I mean,
Yes,
could we fit 80?
Yes, we can sleep up to 96 people. We have a range of accommodation, starting with our budget accommodation, backpacker accommodation, through to our fully self-contained 2-bedroom cottages.
Right.
So yeah, right through to family units. We've got 3 cottages, 12 studios, ideal for just couples. And then we've got our lodge rooms, which are just a bit more budget accommodation, and then backpackers.
So, I mean, you're easy to find. It's Last Resort.
Yes.
Uncle Google, Last Resort.
www.lastresortkaramea.co.nz.
Well, I'm just so impressed with Gary. He insisted that, he said, we've got to go to the Last Resort and have a talk to Tania and Ed. And I've called, what did I call Ed? Ned,
Ed.
Dan.
Ed Tinemana, don't call him Dan.
Oh, it was too late.
You know, he's got a beautiful history here with his family from Karamea. But look, great place to come. It is a special bit of architecture that's gone in to build this. And at Karamea, there are heaps of activities that really so many people don't know. It's not just the Opera Arches, various walks. You can go up the Heaphy track, great fishing, really, really good fishing. And, you know, there's plenty to do. So bring the mountain bike, bring the family. She's a good spot to come to last resort here in Karamea. Oh, jet boating, just out the back, up to Karamea. Great experience. So we're going to give that a whip tomorrow at some stage, Bruce. And,
Karamea River, it's been known to produce the odd trout.
A fair bit of trout, particularly Karamea Bend, but don't tell everybody about that. They're fairly big, and there's somebody keeps a good eye on those trout up there. Wonderful trout. I've seen some great big ones taken out.
Tania, I've had mates coming here for years that, and they come here to catch snapper off the beach.
Absolutely, yes. Plenty of that being caught here.
Oh, it's been, now how's your whitebait season gone?
Not
Bit
so
patchy?
good. Not so good. Good start, but not too good towards the end.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that down south there, oh, it's been great. It's been wonderful. Sorry, Gary.
Well, it's quality, not quantity. Up here, they're called Chivosky whitebait because they're that crystal clear.
Yes.
And that's a breed that we really haven't, you know, sort of gone too much further south. They don't go down to the deep, colder south part. Up
The
here,
Chivosky's.
Chivosky, you know, like
Oh, Chivosky.
crystal.
Oh, you're joking? Oh, that's fantastic. Look, isn't that amazing? I had no idea. Tanya, I've had to put up with this for 8 hours now, and I've got another 2 days to go.
Good luck.
Hey, thank you so much for talking to me.
No
and
problems.
and coasters, if you're thinking about coming to Karamea, which you should do, you know, Milford Sound's at the end of a one-way road. 785,000 people come to visit it. Karamea has got just as much, from what I can see, and probably a lot more. And now, unlike Milford Sound, Karamea's got beds, food, and wonderful people.
Absolutely. We also have our own air charter. Karamea Air Charter started up here in Karamea now too, so you can fly from Wellington.
I didn't
so
realise
check
that.
that out.
Is it fixed wing?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Gary, you never told me about that.
Oh, look, we're getting about, the small aircraft's coming in here, must be about 20 a week now, flying in, 20 flights in. And it's just been people out of Golden Bay that are coming across, and also people out of Wellington. So they're getting the story. It's a great experience to come over the coast. Really lovely flight. Very, very nice.
Tania, thank you so much for talking to me. I really appreciate it, and we'll catch you later.
Thank you.